Hello and welcome. I'm Ryan Hitchcock with your 2009 Greyhound Roundup. This week, the Hounds are back at home after last week's game against Sharon Tigers. The Hounds beat the Tigers 21-7. This week, the Hounds go up against the Reynolds Raiders. Let's see if they can pull off another win for the season. Here's the kickoff. The Raiders are first to return the ball. They get to about the 20-yard line when the Hounds take them down, and the ball slips out and is recovered. The Hounds get the fumble and possession of the ball on the 20-yard line. DeMetal whips the ball to Burns, who just glides right into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. And it's in actually the very first minute of the game. The Hounds are up 7-0 in the very first quarter. The Raiders are forced to punt the ball away, giving Hounds possession of the ball. DeMetal receives the ball and gets a break for it, cuts across the field, down to the end zone for another touchdown to the Hounds. They would have been up only by another touchdown, but the ball is snapped low, and DeMetal has no other place to go but into the end zone for the two-point conversion. The Hounds are now up 22-0 in the very first quarter of the game. The Hounds have possession of the ball again as DeMetal hands the ball off to Whiting, who sneaks up through the middle, runs down the field and into the end zone for another touchdown, giving the Hounds a hefty lead against the Reynolds Raiders. Now the score is 29-0 going into the second quarter of the game. DeMetal looks. Nobody's open. He has no other choice but to run down the field, getting further and further. The Reynolds Raiders are just close enough to grab him by the ankle and take him down around the 5-yard line. But it's close enough for DeMetal to sneak in and get another touchdown for the Hounds, giving them just enough points to have the mercy rule come into effect in the second half of the game. But there's no need to worry at all because DeMetal hands the ball off to Burns, who leaps and jumps over a Reynolds Raider, and nobody's down there to stop him. It's another touchdown for the Hounds. Going into the second half of the game, the Hounds are up 50-0 at the end of the second quarter. With the mercy rule in effect, the clock is going non-stop for the second half of the game unless the Reynolds Raiders can close the gap in the score. But the Hounds have possession of the ball, and they are not done. Curtis Brett breaks through and gets another 7 points added on to the Hounds' hefty score. And then Zach Llewellyn runs into the end zone, adding the final touchdown of the game, which is 64-0. The Hounds have won again. I'm Ryan Hitchcock with your 2009 Greyhound Roundup. Be sure to check for next week's highlights as the Hounds go away to Oil City.